Welcome to my channel, and this is a follow-up vid that's a little more family friendly to address the Barczyck cyberbullying video that I made, where I just basically went raw and I had to just set up that video. I'll put a link in the description if you haven't seen it, and I'll get into why I disabled the comments, why there's an age restriction, why I disabled the ratings as well. One of the reasons why I decided to make that video is because I initially saw it. I watched it right before I went to bed, and I couldn't even finish that video. The Barczyck cyberbullying video. I couldn't even finish it. I said I'll finish it in the morning. I got up in the morning, first thing in the morning, and I went ahead and finished it. And I actually made that video about maybe 30 minutes before I was about to head out the door to go to work. So I was cramming in a lot of information in a short amount of time, but I was so upset, and I'm going to get into it a little more rationally why. The reason why I disabled the comments is because when you make videos like that, people can't even get through the first 30 seconds, can't even get through really just reading the title before they go straight down to the comment section. They don't even listen to what you have to say. They don't even. I was going to make a 5-minute video because I'm thinking, well, a 5-minute video, people get through that. Thinking, well, they'll never make it through it. So I'm like, you know what, the only way they're going to make it through it is if they want to make it through it, and that's if I disable the comments and I disable the ratings so people don't think that I'm doing it for clickbait and trying to raise, and it's not monetized. I did not monetize that video. The video has no ratings on it, so I'm not gaining anything from it other than just getting the message out. And I put an age restriction on it because the language was bad, and it's a cyberbullying video, and a younger audience can't watch that video, so this is what this cyberbullying video is going to be about. But I wanted to make sure that I let everybody know that. As far as Facebook goes and the people in those groups, that rant is directed towards the people who are attacking other people like Barczyck and doing it in a way where it is cyberbullying. There is a difference between having an opinion and voicing your opinion in a rational way where people can actually communicate back to you. The man offered an olive branch and they still haven't, they're still going to be on there complaining about it. When you have a whole Facebook devoted to tearing somebody down, what do you think? How do you think that comes across? That's bullying. That's exactly what bullying is. It's the living definition of cyberbullying. And that's why I don't go in those forums. That's why I stopped a long time ago, because I've seen forms of bullying in those things for a long time. And I get questions about people asking me, why don't you post in Facebook forums anymore? And I talked about the photos and how many likes people get. I don't care how many likes I get. What I don't like is when people get likes, 200, 300, 400 likes on photos that a lot of times not even theirs. I remember years back when I first started posting on Facebook, I remember somebody had cropped a picture from my Instagram page of one of my snakes and put it on one of those Facebook groups. And I didn't say anything at the time because I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to have to, in the future, I'm going to have to do my photography a lot different so people know that it's not theirs. I think I do my photography and the way I do my photos, I try to make them day, little, night, Michael Joe Davis's style photos, and I put my stamp on it, and I learned that. Because there are a lot of people parading around in those Facebook groups with a bunch of pictures that aren't theirs, and they know it. A bunch of pictures of collections of setups that aren't theirs, and they know it. They know it. I don't say anything, it's none of my damn business, but that's one of the reasons why I stopped. And like I said, when I see a photo of an animal that they're selling, and it gets all these likes, and I'm thinking that's the same guy that sent me an animal, and his excuse for sending me the wrong animal was, I decided to keep the other one. I thought you'll like this one better instead. And you guys are giving that guy a thumbs up. That's because you don't know him. You don't really know these people. You don't really know until you look behind the curtain, which a lot of us, people who have been in this game for a little bit of time, have been in shows, been to a lot of people, talked to a lot of people in different forums, made these videos and talked to people from all over the world. You don't know until you step behind the curtain what some of these people really like. But unfortunately, you have people who, a lot of us YouTubers especially, get a lot of our subscribers from people who have gone to reptile shows and picked up their first animal. And they go home, they're excited, they look up that animal, and the first videos they see, they press on it. And I always made it a point that if I'm going to put up a ball python video or an animal video, that when that person goes there, that I am who I am in the video. It's not fake. And unfortunately, we have a lot of, not on the YouTube community. I think we're also in the YouTube community. I think I'm talking about the Facebook people, who those same people then go over to those forums and want to be a part of those communities, and they get their heads ripped off because they accidentally said it was a pastel yellow belly, and it's not really a pastel yellow belly, it's just a pastel. And they get their heads ripped off. How is that fair to those people? Why would they want to be a part of the hobby? Let's take it one step further. That same person then goes, okay, well, I'll just stick to YouTube. Let me go check out Brian Barczyck. And the first video they click on after getting a brand new animal, want to be in the exotic animal community, is him crying his brains out, saying he's been cyber bullied by people that he has provided for decades. That's the first time their introduction to Brian Barczyck is that video? Are you... I almost went there, right? Are you kidding me, though? You have to be kidding me. So that's what concerns me about Facebook, is that they're suppressing people from actually enjoying the initial first steps into even being an exotic animal hobbyist, breeder, keeper, caregiver, rescuer, whatever. They're discouraging them right off the bat because you got these people who are playing literally Game of Thrones with exotic animals on Facebook. That's what it's like. You got a bunch of people trying to take down each other so they can be the king and queens of Facebook. What? Cyberbullying is a very, very horrible thing. I have not been a victim of it. I have experienced it by watching other people be cyberbullied. And there's not really much you can do because the people sometimes, unlike YouTube, some of these people are out in the open. They're just playing with it and they will bully you into the ground. Fortunately, Brian Barczyck has enough money and enough resources where he can get somebody to represent him to take care of a few of these people. Unfortunately, a lot of these people who are being bullied by them are discouraged completely out of the hobby before they even really get started, and they are left wondering, why are we, all the rest of us, involved in this crazy little community? I don't think it's a crazy little community. I think it's a good community. I don't like the Facebook community. I like going to the shows and talking to the breeders and actually being able to see them shake their hands and get their animals in your hands and exchange animals and share breeding projects and having fun that way. The YouTube community, I love talking to everybody in there. That's one thing. Even though I don't make exotic animals exclusively anymore, that doesn't mean I'm not going to make exotic animals videos. I still am. In fact, this has encouraged me to maybe start doing it more. Maybe on an awareness side of it. A place where people can come, and if you don't like the Facebook community, you want to post your pictures, I would be happy to take your photos and make a video out of it. Because a lot of times people just want to share their animals. I think people has lost their way on the journey of all this, of that is supposed to be about the animals. It's not supposed to be about us behind the cameras, behind our keyboards, behind these forums, behind all these people who are basically projecting themselves as being great through their collections, instead of being a representative and ambassador of the animals that are in their collection. It's about the animals first. That's why I stopped making videos exclusively, because my animals come first. And quite frankly, I got tired of putting the camera in their faces. I enjoy my animals so much more when I'm not thinking, should I record this? I really do. I missed feeding all my tarantulas without having to set up a camera first to show everybody a feeding video. I miss that. I miss just interacting with my geckos and interacting with my bearded dragon without having to always feel like I need to share what's going on. There's nothing wrong with that. There are so many people out there who are on Facebook who don't have the platform, don't have the makeup to be YouTubers like a lot of us do. On YouTube, I'm talking about. It's easy to post a picture on Facebook. That's why there's so many of them over there. It's a lot harder to make a video. It's a lot harder to get in front of this. It's harder to get in front of this camera. Any of you YouTubers out there who are watching this, you know. It's hard getting in front of this camera. It's fun. It can be fun. But it's hard to get in front of this camera and take a stand and take a position like I do. Really just put yourself out there. And I do it because I feel like a lot of people want to say certain things and they won't say it. And I'm not talking about the YouTubers. I'm talking about the people who are just getting into the hobby. And they don't know what to say. They don't know what channels to go to for concerns about Facebook and those groups. And they want to latch out and they want to say, hey, look, is there anybody from anybody out there who sees the problem with these Facebook groups? I'm one of them. I'm one of them. I've been one of them for a very long time. Cyberbullying sucks. It's horrible. It's something that is new. When I grew up, there was no such thing as cyberbullying. You got bullied face to face, and if you mess with somebody long enough, you're going to get knocked in the jaw. You're going to get a baseball bat in the back of the head. Now, I'm not saying that's what you should do. Trust me, I'm not. That's just the world I grew up in the 80s, the 90s. this is a whole new world with the cyberbullying thing. You can get bullied from somebody from a back row, third world country now. So I mean, it is bad. It's really bad. How do you police it? You can't. It must stop, though. The world has to figure out how to stop this. And I think when you get to people like Brian Barczyck saying they're being bullied, using that word, cyberbullying, tears streaming from down his face saying he's going to take his own life, that's one way of dealing with it, because he's got 1 million subscribers. A lot of people are going to see that video. Parents out there, check on your kids. Check on them, see what they're posting. Spouses, check on your spouse, your significant other. Family members, check on your family members. Just keep an eye out. See if these people actually are who they say they are. I know it's hard. Discourage it if you see it. It starts with the people who are closest to these people who are basically just destroying this beautiful community from the inside out. I'm talking about the exotic animal community. And then on top of that, they're aiding other cyberbullies who have nothing to do with exotic animals, just bullying in general. They're just one of them. They're just part of this growing fungus that's just filtering all through all the social media sites. It's sad. And I wish there was something more I could do. But the one thing I can do is continue to make videos, continue pumping out awareness. Every one of my videos won't be about bullying. It's just been this snowball effect over the last few weeks, it seems like. One thing after another. And again, I remind you, if you didn't see that video, thebraveneverfall at gmail.com. Contact me if you've been bullied in any type of way, cyberbullying, bullying in school, any workplace. I don't care how old you are, what race you are, what walks of life you come from. You email me, put bullied in the subject line. I have helped people already. Again, a testimony, there has been somebody who has contacted me and said one of my videos actually saved their life already. They were thinking about taking their own life and it saved them. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Share this video. I'm not worried about likes, comments, and all that shit. I just want people to be aware. I want people to be safe. I want people to have fun in the exotic animal community. Bullying must stop. Cyberbullying definitely must stop. Thumbs up to Brian Barczyck. I'm a proud, unwavering, proud supporter of Brian Barczyck and BHB Reptiles, and I will always stand by that. I think he's a great guy. I'm definitely going to buy another ball python from him in the future, and I'm going to make a review about it, and I'll show you the healthy animal that they send, and I'll be happy to do that. So we'll continue making these bullying vids as situations pop up. But there'll be a lot more other content on this channel outside of that. But this is a bullying awareness video. Check out all the other, I'll put all the links to all my other bullying videos. You can go to my page, my actual channel page, check out the playlist if you want to see all the other bullying vids. There's a lot of us out there who are showing awareness in all different types of walks of life on YouTube. Check out all those people. See you guys on the next one. Be you and be genuine, but be safe. See you guys next time. Take care.